Previously on PeakD&D, deep inside the Temple to Kendarahon and the blood of Otmar, we arrive at the Door of Strength. 5 dragon heads, 1 with blood, 1 with fire, 1 with strength, 1 with lightning, and 1 with healing. We figure out how to do it through strength and unity, and the door opens, and there is an hourglass. And we have to move some levers, which we do, and then there's a chair, and Robbie needs to decide if he's gonna sit in it, and he does. And Kendarahon comes out, and he fights us, and we fight him, and he loves it, and we don't love it too much, but he's having so much fun. But eventually, with the power of strength and unity, and a spectral bear claw, and a nice lunge from Ravi, we best Kendarahon, and he sits in his obsidian throne, and we are ready to hold court with the god of war.
Conferring with Kendarahon. Having defeated, beaten him in battle, bested him honorably, Kendarahon now holds court with you in his throne room that was through the fire portal, but you're fireproof now and all that stuff. So he sort of stands up. He kneeled to you in sort of deference, almost seeming to acknowledge you as, the heroes that you are, the Vortorum, the keepers of this, realm. On behalf of those mortal beings, and not perhaps the gods, but representatives of both worlds in many ways.
Forever we're fireproof?
No. When you leave here, we will lose those.
But while we're in
powers.
this temple.
While you're here, yes. You're under my protection now, so I can help you if you need. If you want to go running through the portal or something, I can. I don't know. Down the lava river.
Protection now.
Another round of the lava river.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
The lazy river.
The lazy lava river.
It was
The
great.
lazy lava river.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done.
Rolls off the tongue.
Lazy lava. Julius, you're still a bear. Is that true? Okay, nice.
And Buzz is hanging out, it looks like.
And Buzz he's just there. He's there for an hour or something,
he
right?
dances for like 5 rounds.
Yeah, and then he just sort of
Yeah.
So he probably circles back under the pack.
Write a law about me.
But I'll turn back into my old self. And
All right.
Thank Kendarahon for my, hey, is this you? Like looking at my new hand.
Yes. Sacrifice must be honored.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate the colors. Appreciate you tailoring it to me.
Yes. It is a expression of power, but it is not solely mine that does this. It takes into account the power that you possess. So you seem to be a champion, and he sort of points at like the moonlight outline of your now phantom hand, and he says, it takes into account that you seem to have a connection to my sister, as do you, another of my sisters. Looking at Orin, and sort of like pointing to the wing pauldron on your shoulder there, and so he seems. I imagine you must have many questions to have come this far. Most of the times I was against the Vortorum. I have not had the pleasure of seeing this side of your machinations. But I welcome your questions, especially yours, Ravi, as I believe you've had the largest knot to untangle. Concerning the Otmar name, concerning what exactly it means to be my chosen champion, to be part of the Vortorum. I must say, this is my first time having a Vortorum.
We'll be gentle.
Whoa. We're not getting dirty again in the temple. The temple was already dirty enough. That was crazy. You guys made it dirty. But yeah, so
No, Kendarahon was a prude. My bad.
I'm not. I'm just consent is king, is all I'm saying.
Well,
It's the honorable thing to do, Julius.
That's why he didn't take the throne.
Stark different suggestion.
Yes. Would you care to know more about the prophecy of Otmar? What questions do you have? Great, bye. You guys still need a ride to the capital?
No, I think we're good. Right?
Yeah.
We don't need to know more.
Great. I'll just chill
Honestly,
here for a
he's
while.
gonna be drunk and forget anyway.
Kind of manifested all my power up here. It's really cool. That's, fine. Yeah, so he motions to his sword and he says, "You've brought me the last of the remaining artifacts of mine. I now have..."
Yeah, I guess that's yours.
He grabbed it in the battle.
Yeah,
and
I do
sort of
remember that.
reabsorbed
Was
it.
it Jastian who gave it to us kind of like at the last second?
He did.
Yeah.
Jashian did?
Yeah, he was in his vault.
Oh, that's right.
To
Yeah.
which, just real quick on that, we think the Shadow King and the Shadow Vortorum, we'll get all that here in a second, but I think they've figured out a way to unmake, disappear, send you back to your
Vanish.
home realm. No, but they did it to Duran. And they used his artifacts, and they used his godstones. Yeah,
I feel like
man.
his laugh was
Check
probably
your...
really scary.
Yeah, it was like bone chilling. It was like...
No, we made our saves. We're good.
Yeah, you guys are no longer... You don't have like dragon fear of him.
Yeah. No, check your god chat or whatever. Like, it's real, man. And they used his artifacts. And I know it sounds weird, but like, so just do not give your artifacts to anyone. Please.
And whoever your second is in command.
You should probably kill him.
Don't trust them. Great. I'll have to revive a gigantic dragon I'll have to turn him into a Dracolich or something.
Well, some of that's
then
happening
kill
too
him.
on the playpen, but we'll get there. No, go on.
Yes. No, that sounds like there's a lot going on. I don't have a full recollection of events yet. I am hoping that you can help shed some light on some of these things, but perhaps I can offer some valuable information as well in exchange. It seems only
Shed
fair.
some light, but not the brightest light. Because that
Brightest light
seems to cause problems.
casts the darkest. Yeah, you've heard the prophecy. Yes, that is indeed. And I wish I had a better answer for you, but I do not know much about this Shadow King. I know what I think, and I know I have a theory, but I do not know if you are ready to hear it. Perhaps more information is needed before I can tell you if what I fear is truly to be.
I don't know. What more information do we need? We've heard some crazy shit, man.
Understandable. I get it.
Well, yeah. I guess at this point, I'll like get down on like one knee and be like, "Look, man, we're the Vortorum, and here's the score, right? Like, we are up against a foe that is better resourced, that has been preparing for who knows how long, that knows far more than we do, that seems to be way more
3 steps ahead.
Yeah, 3 to 4 steps ahead. And they are seeking to take over the world so they can unmake the world and basically like make it back before you guys all came down here and made manifest. And that is what we are up against, and we are doing our best, but we are woefully behind. But it turns out in this situation, thank you all for having Ravi be your champion and part of this, because we need, like, if we were in the middle of the war and if we could have the god of war help us and be on our side, that would be a really good thing. To be fair, we've already got luck on our side. We have love on our side. And you can't tell me those two things aren't important in war. You know the soldiers who fight the hardest are the ones that are fighting with love. You know luck, so many of those battles will come down to luck, war.
Yes.
Not to mention we have a little sea justice on our side so far, and we've got your crazy brother Jastian, who can cause a little mischief and chaos.
A little chaos is always a good thing, I've found.
So, unless you really are done with this whole project of Argilia, and you just want to go back to the before times, like, we working together are the best chance that this world has. That's my pitch.
Going to the before times, you think that is the aim of this Shadow King, to unmake what we have made.
I mean, that's what he said when we were on the pillars, right? To like take everything into blackness and shadow.
It would be.
William doesn't remember.
Yes, that is generally the aim of the Shadow King. Yes, it seems like
mean,
that
either
to
however you
like
wanna
a
slice it,
great
unmake or
unmaking,
remake.
remaking, it would be different than it is. This realm was originally made to basically have a world of their own, that these 20 brothers and sisters, all denizens of the great ether forces and under forces, sort of, they created this, you might call it a neutral zone, perhaps, like it just sort of their own world where they could live and create and then it was sort of intruded upon. The first Ether Wars were sort of intruded upon by the influence of the Nether Forces. Kendarahon was sort of a key component in all of that, trying to take over the world and rebuild it in sort of along the same lines of the Shadow King. Like he wanted to basically just rule with an iron fist, and that thought that he knew what was best.
Sure.
This doesn't seem to be the same kind of guy. He seems a little bit more, a little less despotic and perhaps a little bit more reasonable. Perhaps he is, more in control of himself than he has been previously in previous incarnations.
Like his siblings, like they said, like, oh, you'll find him super reasonable if he's in his right mind. But
Yes.
if he is under the influence of the Nether Forces, then that's, stay on your meds, man.
Seems don't mess with those. Seems that the Shadow King would be an example of someone who is, like myself, at one point is deeply steeped in the history and the Nether Force. Those giving into those instincts, and whatever he may be a component of the Nether Force itself. He may be the sort of outside factor in all of this, but it sounds like it is certainly not my wish to see this world unmade. Perhaps my goals seem to be at odds with that stance based on my previous plans. But let me tell you, my goal was never to unmake this world. It was to make it better. It was to make it ordered and make it... I do fear that I became misguided in those efforts. But... Julius, you make a strong point. Held out. And it seems to be the wish of my sisters and my kin that we would not see this plan of this Shadow King brought onto this world. And perhaps I can offer you some aid in this effort.
That would be great.
I will do my utmost. But I feel that there is much more that you can all do for yourselves as the Vortorum, as the harbingers of change, and those that are meant to bring that change into the world in the way that you see fit. And it is not, as I have learned, it's not up to me how this realm is to be run, is to exist. It is one of the reasons that I tied my force to one bloodline and one bloodline alone. And he looks at Robbie. He goes, many, many times my siblings leave things up to luck, or they leave them to people who are touched by elements of them. The moon, the sea, those kinds of things tend to influence who may be God-touched, as you mortals call it. But I chose a different path. When it became clear that what was best for Argilia was to leave it, I turned away, and I tied what mote of my power remained on this realm to the line of Otmar. And they were to serve, and it seems that that time of prophecy is upon us, that when this should come to fruition, when the gods would return, the blood of Otmar would serve as a key, my connection to this world. And now that one of my own has been chosen, has risen to the occasion of the call of the Vortorum, this is now the time that I may offer my full allegiance to the Vortorum and my full power to your use and aid. And perhaps I have been trusted with one item that I am destined to impart to you. It has been long since been my stewardship in this realm. And I think perhaps it will end up serving you in some way. And he holds up his sword again, and he sort of like twists the handle, the dragon head, and it sort of like opens up again. And before it was like in the front of the mouth, there was a little like map. This time a whole like cylinder thing drops out from inside the handle. And what looked like ornamentation around like your rapier and the sword when you were carrying it full size, turns into a little, all these inscriptions are actually like letters and things. So this pops out of your, of his handle, and he hands it out to you. I'll give it to you. And you see there, it is a cryptex. There are like several rings of symbology. They're just letters, but they're an ancient runic speak and stuff, and there's a code that will open this cylinder. He says, I do not know the contents of this, only that it was trusted to me by my sister, Inara, at the last, right before I went into the pillar, before we all parted ways from this realm and from each other. I do not know there's only one line of prophecy that is perhaps a clue to what this will end up being, but it is the petals not fallen will bring forth the light. That's the petals not fallen will bring forth the
petal or
petal. Yes.
The petals not fallen.
Yes.
Will bring forth
the light.
The light. And we're not talking about.
Tony's already like.
And we're not talking about the Ember Rose, the Kendarahon Fire Flower.
Is it like click or something?
What do you think the code is? What code did you enter?
Votor?
That is not the code. You try Vortor, it does not.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's not Otmar, it's
The
6
petals
letters.
not fallen will bring
Yes,
forth.
there are 6 letters.
Petal!
Petals.
Petals is 6 letters, right? Yeah.
Guess with an S.
He's smart. He's going to figure this out before we're even done with this.
He is, you are a key. Like, you are destined to, if anyone can open this, it would be you, the Vortorum. Certainly.
If this doesn't work, try booze.
Yes. Yes.
With an extra O.
Yeah.
Booze.
Booze.
Yes. I can also offer
This is
you.
the first time 6 is showing up in our prophecies
Yeah,
here.
this is really weird.
This is
Yep.
throwing us off.
Yep.
Try
I can also offer you
PeakD&D.
some.
Is that supposed to happen?
That comes off like that. The whole thing slides out, but that's just like the cap. That's not going to do anything.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. The whole cylinder like slides.
Shot.
out.
There's like a mini shot in there.
Gotta get it to the alcohol, man.
That's to line up.
It's not petals.
I have secondary questions.
I mean, you're just going to smash it later on after
But
the
that
camera
breaks
stuff.
it, right?
But
We've all seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You have to solve it, or else
Yep.
the
there is-
contents will get destroyed with it.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, if you just like break it open, it won't work.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, please don't do that. held on to that for several thousand years that I don't really want to.
But Inara gave it to you?
Yes, she said it would come in handy, and it was a last token of remorse from her and an apology on my behalf.
Interesting.
At the end of the Aether Wars, we had been against each other for quite some time. And
Sure.
But we're cool.
I was brought back to my right mind
Oh,
just before.
good.
And there was a moment that seemed to time is a bit different for us, but there was a moment that she and I made amends, and I chose to enter the pillar willingly, as was really the only way that we could
Sacrifice.
yes that it was the only way to ensure that Argilia would live on.
Yeah.
It became and we did. You're so close. He's just going to play with it the whole rest of the time.
That's fine.
C, D, E, F, A.
But perhaps I could offer something of more material consequence in your efforts. I do have various. I need to make sure I'm keeping track of our time. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to write down what it's not?
Pillar. Pillar. Sure, it could be. Might be. It's like, I mean, if you just want to like play with this thing, we could do it. We could do a live stream or something about it if you really want to like show people what it might be. But it is. All I know is it is a true name that will open it, and that line that I was the prophecy that was foretold was, "The petals not fallen will bring forth the light."
Petal hasn't
Other than
fallen yet.
that's in your inventory now. Let's talk about some other shit.
I have some questions.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Let's
this
do
is
it.
for a later time.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to find it now.
No.
This is more of a teaser, really, than
Oh.
for something to keep you up at night of possibilities.
Oh, it's going to keep me up at night.
Perfect.
Duron has been removed.
That
Can't remember the
is
exact word.
quite interesting.
They said killed.
Killed, removed,
Destroyed?
destroyed.
Unmade, perhaps.
You're the god of muscles
Yeah.
and fire
Sick, bro.
and war.
Do you even lift?
If you weren't here right now,
I'm lifting right
if
now.
you were removed,
Yes.
killed, what would happen to those things that you oversee? What would happen to war and muscles and fire
And Dragonborn.
if you weren't here? Are those things fine?
We all chose our domains of what we hold most dear, things that are left in our charge or otherwise connected to us throughout the realm. But there are many forces that are not directly influenced by any one particular of my kin. If I was no longer here to wage war or to oversee, to bring the honorable forth, or to lift, bro, then I suppose it would leave an opening that others might gain influence over.
But muscles don't just disappear day one.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Perhaps if they
Nope,
were
we're just
granted
skeletons now.
by me directly, or by the. If I stopped, dragons still exist. Without me here, I was in a pillar for 2,000 years or whatever it was. But
This seems more than
world
just
moves
being
on.
in a pillar, though. What happened to Doron?
what happens? Yes, if he was truly destroyed in some way, then that would be that is quite a feat of magic. No matter, even for me, I could not unmake one of my brothers or sisters. I could not, much less that I could make the sun rise or set or bring forth the moon. That is just not my domain. You would have to talk to someone who is versed in the ways of death and life.
But that's somehow
dying.
That's some realm why you linked your bloodline of the Otmars, right? Is because
Yes.
He can do that stuff.
that bloodline has the power to do what you're not able to do,
Yes.
right?
Yes. It was my hope that one day the decision would come down to open a gateway. I certainly could not do it, nor could any of my brothers or sisters. But one of it was sort of a fail-safe that Inara and I came up with in that time when we made amends to say, should the time come, we want the choice to remain with a mortal. And you chose to open the gate, which brought us back. You could have sealed us off forever. You still could, I suppose. I hope that's not your choice.
But you had to give me some sort of power over that. Godly power, influence in order to make that decision.
Yes. Well,
right? Is that right?
and that's the rub of it. You have a bit of all of us to tie in this power to control the gateways, the portals, the vortices between realms. It had to take it, all of us in agreement, and I was able to convince, in what was a brief moment before the pillars were formed, that was the end of the discussion.
So what if in a similar way the Shadow King did the same thing with the Shadow Vortorum in order to destroy gods, because he can't do it directly?
Or if they have Otmar blood on their side too.
Possibly. Maybe.
Your sister and his brother.
I mean, again, it could be as simple as they just destroyed the artifacts and the Godstones,
Could be.
right? Like
But what I'm saying is maybe you can't just destroy them. Maybe someone needs extra power that we can't mortally get in order to do something like that.
yeah, I mean, if they can give power away, I assume the Shadow King can too.
I suppose that does make.
I mean, what was your
modicum of
theory?
sense. My theory is, I worry that the Shadow King, from what I've learned in my time back, and from what... First, I must tell you, I have eyes everywhere. The dragons are my kin, my closest brethren to
Oh,
on this
sweet.
world.
Okay.
even shadow dragons.
Yes, you met Fluffy.
Oh no, well, what about the ones that are on the Vortor, the playpen now? Because there we saw some like weird
Dead dragons.
undead looking
Riding dragons.
Yeah, riders and dragons.
Yes.
Are you still connected to them?
Does he kind of gets sad for a second. He's like, my children who death has more power over them than life. I cannot
Okay.
see.
Okay.
But there were, at one point, on Vortor Island, I had a contingent of some of my most trusted lieutenants.
Yeah.
And it seems that I can no longer see them.
Yeah.
I cannot connect with them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have been gathering information even now as you and I are speaking, as from my children, all from the dragons all over the world. And I'm starting to get a little bit of a picture of what's going on. My fear is that this Shadow King is operating as one of us, as one of the Icostheon.
Yeah, that checks out.
We're all accounted for, from what I can gather. We have all returned, but there's another, this,
There's a vacancy
Inara
now.
spoke of this remainder that I believe was an obsession of your predecessors, or at least a concern of theirs. This remainder seems to be linked, as is the blood of Otmar, to all of us in some way. I feel, as I'm sure my sisters would, my brother, my kin would, that there is a bit of us, something is not able to be fully returned. We are somewhat diminished in this realm just to merely exist here. But I can feel that there is a piece of me on that island. There's a piece of my sisters. There's a piece of all of us there as well. But I do not feel that force elsewhere in the world. I just feel, I see the influence of shadow and darkness. It is difficult to discern, but I can tell you that there is no... Whatever this power is, it is not the same as this Shadow King. The Remainder and the Shadow King are connected somehow, but they are different. That is all I can feel with this missing piece of myself.
Well, I mean, I'm going to assume that it's the brightest light, right? Isn't that
Casting
what all
a
I
shadow.
mean, if they are
Quite
connected
astute.
and we are talking about the darkest shadow, then...
So we're not the brightest light this whole time. It was this guy.
You are so arrogant. No, we are not the brightest light.
He kept telling us every time he would fight us, he pointed us with his sword and he'd
If only
say
I
this.
had a map and a mirror with a moonstone in it, then I could tell you exactly what's going on.
Oh yeah, speaking, Kendarahon, if you had to say the most important thing in war, what would you say is the most important thing in war?
Blood. Swords. Probably swords. Yeah, I'd go with swords.
Lots of swords.
Have you dealt in war much?
Yeah, I'm going to
Well, where on your
ignore
list would
that.
be maps? In all fairness, or intelligence in general. I mean,
Tactic reconnaissance is important.
Yeah,
I would
logistics.
say.
It's more than just
Logistics,
that,
Sure. Yes, You are a strange little man.
They
but
didn't have maps back then?
We had many
Slapped
maps.
by a god.
You have a piece of one of my maps.
Oh, that's one of your maps?
War has evolved a bit
yes.
since the last time.
The cipher map? Yeah, I have that.
War has changed. It's not just two cavemen running at each other with clubs anymore.
That's how it
It's been-
started. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's like great.
There are machines of war.
History of war.
There are massive weapons. There are. It's become a global nation-based. It's just evolved.
Some sort of
since-
industrial complex or something, it sounds like.
That's-
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Without.
I'll have to educate myself on this, but whenever anyone wages war, they are calling upon my spirit in some way. I have aided you as well in your
With
efforts.
swords.
Well, strength and unity. Is that you?
Yes.
Phalanx, right?
I mean, it's kind of invented it.
Yeah.
No big deal. Like,
All of it. Yeah.
kind of works. Kind of worked. It works really good.
Would
for,
you
a choke
tell
point.
your champion? It's on his family crest, and it seems like he's been ignoring.
Phalanx is on Otmar crest? That's crazy.
Well, strength and unity is, right?
I mean, no, that's great. No, that's totally cool. I mean, yeah, strength and unity. Yes, strength in unity is that is important when considering acts of war or combat in general. But I digress. You should listen to him. He seems to know just about everything when it comes to war, so you don't have to worry about. I don't have much else to impart. I mean, you guys are set.
Can I get that in
You
writing?
guys are great. I mean, look at this guy. He looks like a friggin' general over here. Just like he's got wings that pop out every now and then. That's dope as hell. I mean, he sort of flaps his big like dragon wings.
where do you think we got the inspiration?
It's dope as hell. Wings. I think put wings on a suit all the time. I've been saying this.
Wingsuit. Okay.
It just looks cool.
Does look cool.
So yeah.
So the brightest light of every god is locked on Votor Island. That's casting the darkest shadow.
I mean, we just heard they were connected, and we have the darkest shadow. So
What's the darkest shadow?
I assume the Shadow King.
Oh, is that okay?
I mean, maybe not. Maybe that's too on the nose. But that's where I'm sitting with it.
Yes.
So
That makes some sort of sense.
So
that
is
would
it
explain
like,
the connection.
Do you
between the
need
two.
those pieces back? Is that what's needed here?
I do not know. I think that any being, the remainder, perhaps with, if that entity is touched by all of us, has a mote
Raider
of our
and a
power,
playpen
when
on
combined,
Vortor
it could serve the purpose of only amplifying what the Vortorum have on this realm. It could be something new, something unaccounted for, something, as you've made very clear to me, adaptation is required in many times. Perhaps this is the next adaptation of this world. But why trap it? Why keep it hidden? Those are the questions that plague my mind.
Well,
It's a battery.
possible, but also
Battery.
like they are. I mean, that's the like one of the best tricks that the Shadow King has pulled is that like they are clothed in the name of the remainder. The remainder was called Vortor. What you don't know since you've been
Vortor.
gone. Yeah. So the whole empire that is waging this war is the Vortor Empire. It started with the Zarian Alliance and a
Yes.
couple of the
The meeting of Malkay. Well,
yeah. Well, we'll get there.
Yes.
Some person named the Apostle or
just 7 letters.
And the
Yes,
Great
the
Night
Apostle.
happened. And
yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, there was that.
Yes.
Sorry, I was looking for the other. Yeah. Anyway,
Apostle.
It's the 7. 7.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 7 letters.
so yeah, so this empire gets formed, and
that was one
based on this religion of Vortor. Now, Vortor, like, so the empire took that island off of the maps. So clearly, like, you can appreciate the importance of
Maps. Well, of course.
and willfully removing something from maps.
Yes. That is
Clearly, that
a-
is information they wanted hidden. So the idea is that, but they are calling themselves the Vortorian Empire. They are doing this for Vortor, but it seems as though
They've also gotten rid of all the old.
they hate all the
Testament,
old gods.
basically.
before
No, but
you,
like the book.
Oh yeah, no, there's like there's this whole like new book of like the religion, the one true God, and they're like erasing all
The original 5 books, right?
Well, yeah, there was like 5 books of Vortor that were based on our predecessors, and then they like threw out some information at the meeting of Malkay and made like this is the canon, and then they have been systematically like destroying all
Procyon things. and-
traces of you guys in the old ways, and so like, but they are doing this under the banner and name
Of Votor.
which is
Quite possibly the remainder.
under the name of the remainder.
The brightest light.
sounds like a wolf in wolf's clothing, almost. But this is that they would take
Let's not bring low.
the idea of the Vortorum, which was is representative of agreement between those mortals and my brethren. There seems to be no honor in this, and I do not like the war that they are waging in this realm.
Great.
I will send word to my children to be on the lookout. I will do what I can to aid in the defense of those who are being attacked by this Vortorian empire, absconding with a name like the Vortorum, which is this is most disturbing. I should trouble my sister for some time in her library and research some additional things.
There's gonna come a time, hopefully, where we can all work together on this. The Anarans, the newly reformed Tessemans, the Marinans, if the Soralans ever come back from the Feywild, the Roanans, the Jastonauts, and you guys, we're trying to form a big army.
This is a worthy cause. This is an honorable thing. I will do my best to aid in this. This has not happened in this realm, but what you are aiming to do is unite all 20 of us.
Minus Duran.
Too soon?
19.
Oh, hurts. Duran has always been a bit of a mysterious figure. He is, as his name implies, he is durable. He is the stone that's standing against the sea. If anyone would survive something like you describe, it could be my brother Duran.
Well, and like you just said, there is a trace of his power still here on this planet.
It's true. Perhaps
In the remainder, if
whatever
nothing
their
else.
intentions were, they forgot about whatever lies on Vortor Island. That could be a key. Could be something to
Sounds
bring
like
him
that's
back.
the next stop.
If he is diminished in some way, perhaps more answers lie there. Interesting.
And it seems like I don't know how in touch you've been with other people on your continent and your old crew, but I believe the hottest front at the moment is on Vela. I believe the Vortorian Empire is actively attacking
Here on
Vela,
on this,
like right as we speak.
Quite possibly. Yep.
you sort of see him like
How'd you not?
commune for a little bit. There's a lot of fucking dragons to keep track of.
okay,
Just
okay.
saying.
He said he has eyes everywhere.
I do. Like it's important to have a network, right? Of
Yes.
intelligence gathering
Yes.
sources.
Yes.
I think that's really that's a war thing. You know what I mean? And like 2 shields. I keep saying, like, guys, I have these wings, but like 2 shields would be dope as hell.
You need another champion. Or if this one doesn't work out.
I got a
Pretty sure then it's material.
Yes. So he says, he's like, I will
Call me if this doesn't work out.
Yes.
Classy.
I will see this attack driven from my shores. And so he's like kind of angry now. He's starting to pace a little bit, like he throws a couple things against the wall.
Watch your back on it too. It could be a trap. It could all be a trap.
I welcome traps. There was no honor in conniving, but I face challenges head on.
Pretty sure that's all Vortorian Empire's done for how
Yeah.
long?
Well, so you mentioned trap. So one thing we do know is that they have somehow been able to tap our sending stones and learn what we are sending, which we've more or less stopped using because we haven't figured out the best way. So we can try to set a trap for them.
Yes, feed them false information or
We
bring
could.
them to a place.
We could. So
Where
whether
there's like 40 dragons just sitting there ready
or
to
like
go.
all of our combined armies when it's time for that. But also, do you want some help with Vela? I mean, we don't have a ton of, like, we got the Marinans.
We also have some friends that might be hanging out over there right now.
I think they're on.
Interesting.
Have they moved on? Are they on low? In low
They're
boss?
in Lobos.
Yeah, I think they were helping with,
Oh,
That's what the
the-
dream said.
yeah.
Oh, they're
that's
hanging out in
right.
Lobos?
Yeah, they're
Trying to
helping
find-
because
Or
they
at least
were
you told
they were
them about
attacked.
Lobos
and,
to go.
like Lobos, they've been
They were already there.
enslaved.
Oh, okay.
Right, they've been like gathering. They've been like, right, they were like taking the Lobanite tribes and stuff, and like sort of.
Lobosians.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Yeah. Who hated Lobos the most? Out of your siblings?
Oh, everyone kind of liked Lobos. It was
Okay.
like,
They just seem to be getting picked on. That's all. That's the only reason I ask.
They
If this,
do. They are
Okay.
they are harsh in their ways, and they are committed to their beliefs.
Okay.
They hold. Lobos is an honorable brother. He
Okay.
imparts the ways of the land, and they value that.
Okay.
If
That's what Para is too.
Para is, she is wise, and she is knowledgeable in the ways of working the land, but she exercises a bit of ownership over it, parcels out various fields and things that are based around civilization, and that is counter to Lobos. They move with the winds, they move with the seasons. They are like the pack of the wolf. They are always on the prowl for the next meal, the next place of rest, and they oftentimes would come into conflict with my sister Para. But they did not have any strong dislike of each other. They just were at odds on occasion.
I was just curious because it seems like, I mean, you mentioned you thought one of these gods might be the Shadow King or coming back, and so I was just thinking about
Who hated who? Yes,
Correct.
perhaps maybe who would move against my brother Lobos.
Correct.
The most diametrically opposed to Lobos would be perhaps someone who is steeped entirely in civilization. My brother Zarian, perhaps, or Uktun. I don't know.
And if someone was going to come back as the
Sure,
Shadow
it was
King,
industry though too, wasn't he?
Or Vela, because Vela's like chaos, whereas Lobos is like tradition and like.
okay.
Yes. So like,
But why specifically against Lobos? Do you care?
Oh, it was more just like backtracking
Oh, sure.
to figure out if we could figure out who hates Lobos, we could figure out maybe who is the Shadow King in disguise, just because of.
It's not me.
you're the Shadow King?
No.
We've done it! He raises his sword and then,
Gotcha.
oh shit, oh you're kidding. Okay, sorry, just kidding.
I mean, you know who hates Lobos? Janaway.
Not who hates Lobosians.
No.
Who hates Lobos. Yeah.
The parents hate Lobonites?
Oh, man.
You've been gone a while.
It's gotten
is-
bad over there.
We're learning.
Oh.
We're growing
they're-
and we're learning.
Yes, this is... I hope so. That is good.
There is war machinations happening on that central continent.
This I can feel that. I don't even need.
I hope this doesn't strike you the wrong way, but I hope we can avoid as much war as possible.
There is wisdom in your words. War is only brought out. War is only waged when necessary, when honor demands it, or perhaps when sacrifice is needed. These are the ways to wage war. To senselessly slaughter is not the
It's
way.
not really war. That's more like murder/genocide.
It seems that
Why is against it?
yes.
Can I? This might not be my place, Ravi, and I'm sorry to ask.
When is it ever?
Did his dad pass the trials?
I don't know.
Darian,
Who was the last Otmar that was called upon?
it was your father.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
I thought it skipped generations. As far as
Is he cool? Did he pass the trials?
He did.
Huh.
He did not. I was not able to meet with him. That is supposed to be this is sort of like, the portal is not open to those who would arrive. But by passing the trials, they ensure the continuation of the bloodline. They would get to this chamber, or the chamber that you just came from, and
oh yeah, because I think when I signed the book,
He was there.
He
Yeah, he was
there.
there. I just wondered if he finished it.
they would learn that the prophecy of Otmar had to be carried out in a certain way to confound and confuse my enemies, those that would seek to unravel this mystery that was laid out for, well, perhaps much longer than originally intended. But the bloodline and the promise that we made continued regardless. There have been many Otmars, as you saw in the book, that were destined to become my champions should the time arise, and it seems that time has arisen. And now
I see.
I can offer you some additional, perhaps material, but also some knowledge and some power, perhaps, to help you, to gain strength, to honor your sacrifice. He nods to Julius's hand. and to perhaps encourage you to show mercy to those who deserve it, as honor does demand. So he kind of says, he waves his hand, and a like magical energy.
Funny.
He's
He's the one that's allowed to. It's
got two hands, man. What's up, bro? He says, I may offer you a boon of your choosing, or you can leave it to luck, leave it to chance. And he sort of like motions his hand, and there's like these cards that sort of appear in his hand,
Oh, you got a new toy.
all indicative of various boons for you.
How long have you had these toys?
This I had forever.
4 letters.
This is the Gamemasters deck
B-O-O.
of boons and banes. We're only using the boon deck.
Oh, appreciate that.
Boom.
Yes. So you can
So
draw a
there's no
card,
E
or
there.
he can issue you one. He can give you one, or you have your choice of like you can draw 3 cards and pick one that you like. They are just
That seems-
sort of like
That seems better than. I mean, are there other options? Or are they just going to get better as you keep talking?
Huh? No. That's it.
Okay.
Here,
And he
have
sort
the
of-
whole deck. Choose what you want.
Yes.
These are things. These are weapons.
Some of
sorts.
them are weapons. I have other. Yes, they manifest in the forms of weapons, but there are other benefits to them.
Somebody gave us a choice last time, and it felt like, and we chose not to do it. Or no, that was the devil in a different camp, but that was the Braves.
Okay.
We
the other
decided not
guys?
to take those boons.
That
was the
is
Braves
correct.
that decided not
Right.
to
Because
take
that was
it.
like a
deal
devil.
with the devil.
That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
third timeline.
And this guy doesn't look anything like that.
But he's
This
the
is
god
like
of honor.
this is like your So this is like your powers as the
That was
Vortorum.
fire
Now that like
muscles.
you have each discovered the patron of your Vortoriumness. So now you have unlocked a special boon, a god power for each of you.
Oh, sweet.
So yes, you can, and I think
Don't worry about
we
the
can
other
do
two
it
of us.
random, or I can give you one that is more relevant to your skills, your god's skill set, depending on what you want. Chance or sure thing.
Orin knows what.
These are all good things. Some of them more powerful than others.
Orin knows
others.
what Inara wants.
What does Zanara want?
Chance.
Sean wants to pick 3 cards. Here, I'll let you draw 3 cards.
But then I look at all 3, or
Yeah,
or
you get to pick one.
Can-
Pick
can-
one that you like. I can tell you what they. I won't tell you what they do. You'll just have to base it on the cards. They should be sort of intuitive.
What if I just am going with it?
That you can just do that.
Yeah.
All right.
You could definitely just do that.
Yeah.
Great. Who else wants to draw? Does anybody else want to draw?
Dig it.
Or do you want it different? Whoop, Jesus.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I
In
haven't
the
decided yet.
Oh, shirt check. Fighting owlbears today. P.S.
Yeah.
You can sit down. I'm gonna stall.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna stall
All right.
for a second.
All right. He's stalling.
Uh,
Think the deck lies on a plinth
What'd you
before
get?
you.
Should I reveal?
oh, you can, man.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad that I picked first.
What?
This
Why
is
do you
your
I wanted to go last.
Okay,
You should.
guys, check this thing out.
Sweet. What did you do?
What'd you get? Oh shit, that was the wrong deck. No, just kidding. That's all the Banes. Which one is it? It says at the bottom what it is.
A basket of hot wings comes out.
Oh. I mean, that seems. Look, it's like when Inara's spear went through you, and like
But now I can absorb it.
arcane.
What is it?
Absorber.
Arcane Absorber.
Absorber?
Ooh, that's interesting. I
So
like
is
that.
EDR?
Ooh,
A.
another thing I forget about.
Yes.
Don't give me anything, Kendarahon.
Actually, I don't want any more to keep track of.
I have too much already, man. I'm
Another
trying to-
card I can't do.
Here's another deck of cards you get to use in battle now.
Yes. So you now,
war
as
deck for
as
armies.
sort of a martial type character with a little bit of magic
know what you
infused in you. So you now
said
you
arcane
are you
Oh,
can
right.
consume magic wielded against you with this power. So any spell that targets just you, you can 3 times a day absorb that spell's effect and gain the number of hit points as number of mana points
It's like
imbued
Oh.
in such a thing.
kind of like my elemental shield, but backwards.
Yeah.
So shoot me with some lightning real quick.
Okay.
Okay, what just happened to me? It was going to hurt me for 3 points of lightning, right? Or something. Let's say it was going to hit.
How many mana points does that cost to
0. Lightning bolt? I don't have to pump mana into it.
Okay.
I'll just use my whole round and be like 4 points of damage.
Right. So if you pump in mana points to it, or it's a spell that
AP
requires
that requires
MP,
Okay.
then you gain 1 hit point. You gain a
All right,
Any,
hold on.
So it would do damage to me, but then
yeah.
whatever.
So 3
MP
times a day,
cost-
you can choose that a spell that would hit you would instead gain the number of HP as number of mana points I pour into it. Your enemy pours into it. So up, what their mana
Yeah, like
point
here,
spend limit
check
is.
this out. And I lightning imbue myself, and I power it up, and then I hit Orin, and then I shove him.
Yeah.
And then you explode, but you implode.
Yeah. So you just you see this what would have been,
And you
you've seen
take-
this spell before. This concussive force just sort of swirls around you
You're
and
just like,
absorbed in like a purple glow right back into you. And you are like,
see? Just like that.
dope. So you gain, are you at max? I think you
No,
guys
I'm
have been
not.
healed. Oh,
I've
then you
been
gain
No, we are.
4 mana, 4. What's your spend limit? 3?
My spend is
Yeah, your mana spend limit.
3.
So
Unless
yeah,
it's
so you
lightning
gain
bolt.
3 points if he pumped everything he had. into
Of
it.
mana points, not hit points.
Yeah.
I gain them as hit points.
You
I
gain
thought.
them as hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gain the mana points as
Yeah,
hit
you
points.
basically absorb
Even
the mana
better.
points as health.
Oh, got you.
It's like necromancy. But with
Yeah.
magic.
Thank you, Kendarahon.
Yeah. This requires a little bit of adaptation for this system.
yeah,
So-
no, that works.
Okay, that one's gone.
So I mentioned about how Shadow King enemy can get into our communication. So we've decided that if you ever need to get a hold of us, just speak, come see us in person, let us know, or we'll come find you. And I know some of your other siblings, we could talk to the birds and they'll get messages to Seema and the fish with Marina.
Or their altars.
Yeah, or altars across. So if we need to get a hold and speak to you, fire, or
We just yell
a
out,
little.
War!
What is it good for?
Absolutely everything!
I mean, that's what I thought. That works too. I'm cool with that. Like a little sacrifice. What's the best way?
Oh,
I
cut off
can
another
I can
hand.
find you.
Just cut off
I can
another
find you in the flame. If should you
Okay,
light
Cool.
a fire and
great,
perhaps
easy enough.
yes,
Sweet.
that-
No
I
books
can
your
like
name.
Too.
Thank you. What's up?
Remember that they were all dancing around the fire.
Oh yeah, Burning Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, that wasn't one of my fires.
No, that was.
You have to
R.I.P.
basically
Foreman.
you have to say a prayer and kind of thing to
Well, so that's what we'll light a fire and then we'll say the war prayer.
R.I.P. Portland.
dope.
And then okay, cool. Sweet. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, awesome, yes.
That was in the Dark
The-
Knight, wasn't it?
We can also
It was.
if
Oh, yeah.
if you
Why was that
allow it,
important?
the God's Way portals were originally meant for the gods to use as well. So we can transport. We could not the way that you can use it, but we can get through. As I think, and you guys remember, Jastian sort of helped out and guided that city through it. So he was sort of harnessing
Sure.
the power of the God's
Sure.
portals through you. So the God's Way portals are open to them too. So if they need to come find you, they can always jump
Always
through
get to the
as well.
closest one.
Yeah.
And we can
Also
kind of
cool.
talk through them, or you can kind of.
I can navigate to multiple.
Yeah, you can kind of
Skip through.
cell tower bounce a message through them if
yeah,
you
but
wanted
not
to.
travel. Just talk through them.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
basically send a secure message as sort of like a ancillary
Oh,
power. of them.
Encryption.
Yeah, it's like an encryption node. It's like bouncing
one person,
code
yes.
around on a satellite sort
Yeah.
of thing.
You got
But
this VPN.
Nice.
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
to watch all these European episodes.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
dope.
Tortorian
Oh, that means I can stream the
password.
Yes.
the fencing championships.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, they're geo-blocked right now. Yeah.
I think that I will let you choose. Again, I'll just bow in submission and
Fair. Okay.
I trust you,
And-
big guy. Glad to have you on our side too. It's not
You don't get one.
I mean, that's okay. I already got my sweet hand. Whatever.
Also true.
Yeah, I was not entirely sure how this was going to go, but I thought Ravi here gave us a chance. Happy to have you on board.
Yes. You gain this one. Nope, just kidding. Moving on. Over here. Come here.
So now you're going to be like actively trying to jump into spells.
Probably.
You're like, I have only 3 hit points left. Oh, is that a lightning bolt?
Heal me.
Yeah. Parry. To it. Sidestep. Toward it.
Sidestep into it.
Yes. You gain Mystic Guardian. That is the card that comes out of the deck and flies to your hand.
Oh, sweet. Looks cool.
You're basically what you can do an additional time of day, other than turning into a bear. You cannot be in bear form, but you can have a spirit bear next to you to basically fight almost the same as Julius,
The bear.
Berlius. But basically he's like a spirit guardian version of your bear that can fight alongside you.
Sweet.
Yes,
Like
he
another
basically
buzz.
he goes on your.
Does
He's
Berlius
sort of like
also have a buzz?
Berlius can wield the sickle, I suppose.
Ooh, sweet.
Okay, sweet. Awesome.
How long does that last for? Until
You can do it a number of times a day. You can do it once per day, essentially. You can transform, and then you can summon a spirit guardian.
Are we gonna get Ghost Bear Mini?
Ghost Bear Mini. Yeah, we're gonna get a Ghost Bear Mini.
hard to hear. Don't you see it?
I mean, he's right there. Yes.
The
and then
ghost bear.
Let's see. There's a couple other things he can do.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Julius. Sure. I see. Sure, I see it.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Is the bear in the room with us right now?
Bear's always in the room watching
Yep,
you. Lauren.
yep.
You just say,
Watch as
you
you
standing over there where the frog is?
I think Frog went back to his realm.
I forgot about my PDR, and you forgot about your familiar.
Yeah.
Do
If he
much.
is
I
if
just
he is
got
within
one.
2 spaces of you, you gain +2 to your PD. Like he's defending you. Or he can attack, and like he attacks.
It stacks though. Or
your
it
turn.
stacks.
Could it? Can the 4 of us phalanx?
He would be, yeah, sure, yeah. He's a spirit guardian, so I guess he's sort of he's I don't know if he's a creature. I guess he's a creature.
Does Spirit Bear have a goatee?
Spirit bear does not have a goatee. He seems to be there.
Can I use Spirit Bear when I am in bear form?
No.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're in bear
Spirit
form,
Julius?
spirit bear can't show up.
Oh, would a Spirit Julius show up?
With his nunchucks?
That'd be interesting. No, I would say that like spirit
Cool.
bear or bear form are the
and
choices.
it's +2 to PD or attack. Those are the two.
Yeah, or
things.
he can attack as Bear Julius does, like one attack
Yep.
per turn.
Great. Sweet.
I wasn't helping you enough, so you invented a way.
It was him, man. I didn't
No, it's
choose
fine.
this.
It's fine.
I'm trying to pick like theme appropriate. So he's like like a moon spirit bear. It
Sweet.
looks like shows up.
How long does he hang out for?
I think it would be the duration of
Just a little too long.
just enough to make it weird. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, what are we doing next, guys?
Sure.
Hey, we killed all those dudes. That was pretty
hungry.
cool.
You guys got anything to eat?
You guys kind of hungry.
Jeez, Spirit Bear.
I don't. How long
mind if I
does
go take a
it?
shit?
Still here.
Let's say 10 minutes.
Okay.
How long can you hold bear form? Like an hour?
I think so.
Let's say spirit form lasts like 10 rounds, or not 10 rounds, 10 minutes, which is
Yeah, it says 1 hour. Yeah, 10 minutes is great, man.
yeah. Sounds good.
Cool.
All right. Great. And Ravi, what do you want?
Father figure.
A dad.
Is there a dad in
He's
that
had one the
bag
whole
for
time,
me?
man.
I don't
is
think
it?
there's anything in your magic bag for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to go home to Auntie Em.
All of a sudden, I'm Dorothy. I'm just trying
You've
to
had
get
the power
home.
to go home this whole time. Ravi.
What?
Just click your swords together twice,
Just keep
3
drinking.
times.
Click, click.
Bye.
Just click your bottles together.
There's no one like Dad. There's no one like Dad.
Just give yourself a cheers.
That won't.
You want to draw and choose? You want to just draw one? You want me to pick?
I think I want to draw and choose.
All right. Pick.
That's good. We all
Did
did
I get
all
the
the
other
options.
one? Hold on. You gotta pull that one out. It's gone. Okay. I don't want any repeats.
No, it makes sense.
So you can draw 3 cards, and you can choose one based on title alone and the picture. Oh, is that? I thought you grabbed 2. Sorry. You did grab 2, but you need a third one.
Side.
I like it.
All right. Tell me which one you'd pick.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that one doesn't make sense, so I'm not going to choose that one. The creature of land and sea.
Oh. Okay. It's more of a, does look marine in.
Yeah.
Perrin, Jastian.
Yeah.
Durin.
I mean, it makes sense. You know, you could like in the sense that like you are the chosen of all the gods, sort of collectively, and just some of them get featured. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I don't think this one means what Robbie thinks it means.
I don't think that means what you're thinking.
Is it a double entendre?
Brewer's boon.
That would be amazing.
Give me a drink.
Oh, all alcohol? Oh, it's a health potion now. Yeah. Be sweet, but I don't think that's how that works.
How
Probably
you've been
not.
treating it, and now it finally acts that way.
Yeah. Oh, this is good for me. What does that leave?
The Watcher's Eye.
I like
The
it.
I think I'm
Watcher's
going to choose
Eye.
that one.
All right.
I like it. Yeah.
The Watcher's Eye.
Ooh.
Do you get a creepy blood
So
eye?
you're like your eye sort of like ignites with fire on the inside, like just one of your as you activate this Watcher's Eye ability that you've just gained. The Watcher's Eye.
Ah, burns!
Pink eye.
Yes.
Sorry about that. I should have washed the cards.
Okay, everyone stay away. He's got a quarantine. Like, we're all going to get it if
Alone again.
Ooh. Hmm.
I like it.
Okay. Okay. I gotta
Whose
adapt. I
Watcher's
have to
Eye
adapt
watches
it on
the
the fly
Watcher's
here.
Eye?
But
That's just it.
Mhm. Okay, so based on your prime modifier, that's the number of times you can use this eye in a day. Your prime,
Oh, okay.
your prime, basically your highest attribute number. That's the number of times you can use this a day.
That many.
Otherwise,
You can, it's kind of neat. There's a random aspect to this. I think that's interesting.
chaos.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so you roll it can do one of 4 things? Okay, sure. So one of 4 things. You can choose which thing you want, but then you can't use it the rest of the day. You know what I mean? You have to
Okay.
wait till the next day. Or you can use it like 4 times randomly, or whatever your attribute is. I think it's 4, right?
It's 3.
3. So you can use it 3 times a day randomly, or you can use it once and choose. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can, one, you can see invisibility.
Okay.
It's essentially you can see anything. You can see true sight. Like you can see a true form of something. You can see like invisible
Just
creatures.
like the wand
you
of
can see
secrets.
that's more like shows you secret doors and traps and
Okay.
stuff. This is more like you can see in magical darkness. You can see.
Okay. How long?
So it basically is like true sight for 1 minute.
Okay.
Or let's see. So you can have true sight for 10 minutes. 10 minutes for true sight. You can cast basically the effects of a fear spell at somebody. Like you can shoot a ray out of your eye,
Just give him that.
and then they have to
Stink eye.
make a charisma saving throw to not be afeared of you. Just like dragon fear, basically, is what it is.
Okay.
And then you can also so there's the fear effect, there's the true sight effect, there is like basically a harm spell, like you can like shoot people with fire. It's basically like a fire it's a pretty high damage fire bolt essentially, for free, so it doesn't cost anything. Just one
For
activation. One activation of the eye, and it does 6 fire damage.
This would be like an active action point, though, right?
To like use the item would be at 1 action point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Still 6 points of fire damage. Ain't nothing to joke.
Yeah.
Can I power it up?
It's like basically a ray of fire.
Sweet.
Or it can also function as like a magic eye, where you can like have a disembodied ghostly form of it, and it can go around like through walls and stuff, and you can like look like a little secret camera, like a little mobile
command.
Is that secret eye that can float around? Is that visible to?
What's that called? Like
Us?
scrying eye.
Yeah, I'll say it's like a scry, like a scrying spell.
Could normal people see that if it's floating around?
It would be difficult to see, like it's kind of a ghostly little
How long
figure.
does that
but-
last?
That
Also 10 minutes?
would last for like 10 minutes. You could have a little arcane eye kind of thing.
Can the arcane eye shoot a ray of fire?
No, because you're using like one or the other
Okay.
of the abilities. So you can do that.
That'd be broken as hell.
But if you
That'd
shoot
be
it
cool.
at me,
Yeah,
I'll
that would
gain
be-
health.
I could. My arcane eye can just be a healing spell to you.
I mean, versatility. There's nothing wrong
I mean,
with
unless
versatility.
you've used it 3 times a day, and I'm like, I need to save Orin.
I can't do that right now.
Oh, I killed him. Whoops.
Oh,
Can't
boy.
die.
Fire.
Can't die.
Another
So,
darkest
True
timeline.
Sight,
No, he
Dragon
can't kill
Fear.
you. We haven't tried this.
PvP.
Yes, and then let's see here. So, and then arcane eye. I'm gonna say the range is like what would it be like? Probably 20.
I can see for
20,
miles
20
and
spaces.
miles. I can see for.
So you can basically send it, quite a ways ahead of
Send
you.
it.
But it can go through walls. It can, it can do things, and you can see through it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it's basically like a little spectral eyeball.
Sweet.
And you can see through that eye and relay those kinds of things. Oops.
Thank you,
Doing the thing.
Kendarahon. Nobody else gave us gifts.
You're getting cool god powers now. Because you're like, you have proven yourselves worthy heroes. You can now access those parts of yourselves.
Told you he was the coolest.
He kind
You
of
know what? Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Julius.
No, thank you, man. This whole place was awesome. Like the ambiance and the trials. Like we've seen a lot of your brothers and sisters' places, and like,
Meh.
right?
Well,
We haven't been to yours.
first
No,
among
she-
equals, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
But I'm not too proud of it. I'm not overly brag. I am a braggart.
It's okay.
It's true.
A city made of gold wasn't cool enough for you?
Well, no.
You want to really hear him brag? How much you bench, bro?
All of them? All of it? Just whatever it is?
All of it.
Yes.
Yeah. How much you lift? Yes. How much you bench? The continent? I don't know. I don't understand the question. God of strength and muscles, baby. Dope. So he did say there was a promise of a ride if you were still wanting to go to the capital city of Kendarahon, which is where he will he will be going back there if you did want to go that
Food
way.
and some sleep.
Yes.
And to think about where we're doing next.
Because you are kind of like in the middle of nowhere, except for the big portal up top.
Then we do have to
That's
get
about it.
back. To
Oh,
where
yeah.
because this is where the portal is, right?
Yeah, the portal is here at the flat part of the
we
city.
would
It's
need
like that
2
whole city
rides.
was just.
Unless we just want to hang out.
That's true.
Is the city cool?
Yeah, is everything cool here in Kendarahon, man? Honestly, like every place we've gone is a little fucked up, and like, we've had to do some
I was
shit.
asking the same question, but in a different way. But
We are-
his makes more sense as a question.
We are removed from much of the world, and my people tend to be insular, perhaps. We keep to ourselves. We protect our neighbors. Uktun Vela, and the other one.
I think that's it.
Sangus. Sangus is down there too,
And the other
on
one.
the Southern Isles.
Oh, yeah.
You know. That was kind of the coalition that we had. That's who I spent the most time with. What little communing we could do within the pillar.
Would you
But
make sure that they're all good and that they've got their artifacts and that they're cool and that they're on your side?
I have mobilized some of my troops already to head to Vela to help them fight off those invaders. I can already tell that I have seen through some of my children that they are in need of some assistance. We will rush. We will come to their aid.
Dragons is basically another Air Force. Even a better Air Force than the Inaran Air Force.
Yeah, there's like 6 ships that Inara has.
How many dragons you got, bro?
There are fewer than when I last inhabited this world, but there are enough. I have a contingent of, he's like counting, 20 of my kin, of my children,
Okay.
and several lessers that I would not send into a firefight at this point. You know, young dragons, baby dragons, things like that.
We don't want kids going to war.
No Children's Crusade. Well, what do you guys want to do? I mean, if and when you need help on, like, you let us know, because we'll help, or like we can also talk to,
Mobilize more help.
yeah, like other, like, how bad is it in Vela? Do we need to get the SEMA ladies over here to help too? Like, would the Marinen? I think the Marinans are going to be.
We need to get Teen Girl
Well,
Squad over.
Marinans
I do not.
Marinans and Jashin are like kind of teaming up on the
harrying,
the para
Yeah.
situation in
Okay, cool.
Just the
Larian.
ships.
Yep.
Yeah.
think-
Yep.
I
There's a
think
lot
they
of
were just all
pieces
skirmish.
on the board.
Well, we
at
just
this
told them to, like, any Vortorum ships you see, go after.
To Harry.
point. Yes.
So they're sort of
Well,
occupied.
Marina said
but-
she wanted to defend. She was into helping people defend.
Sure.
So
I think, should these false Vortorum show themselves, that a confrontation between you will be inevitable.
Oh.
If I find word of them, I will send for you.
okay.
I should be able to handle most anything else this empire can throw in our direction.
Okay.
The shores of this continent should not be of concern to you.
Sweet.
But if you need an offensive or you need backup, please let us know and I will send you what help I can.
Okay. Bitchin'.
Yes. So yeah, I think we have a few other things to decide where we want to go next, and we will find out next time where the Vortorum are headed in this ever-moving, changing chessboard. As we all know, maps are the most important part. We'll figure out where we're going next. Next time here at the Peak.